I grew up in a home that said education equals opportunity. I thought it was just about doing the work. And I learned something new. Everywhere you go, it's about the people. Oh, track with me. If you feel me, say yeah. Yeah. If you, oh yeah, I can get a, I'll take a clap if you, I'll take it. I'll take it. Repeat after me. Lead with purpose. Lead with purpose. Serve with passion. Serve with passion. Connect with confidence. Connect with confidence. A little bit more energy from everybody. Lead with purpose. Lead with purpose. Serve with passion. Serve with passion. Connect with confidence. Connect with confidence. I need somebody in the back didn't say it, so one more time. Lead with purpose. Lead with purpose. Serve with passion. Serve with passion. Connect with confidence. Connect with confidence. I want to tell you all a quick story. I hope this can resonate with somebody, and it's something that I try to use everywhere that I go, and hopefully it can connect with you all. It's the story of the bricklayer. Once upon a time, there was a man walking through town, right? And he saw a man over there, and he's walking through town, and he sees him, and he says, "Excuse me, what are you doing?" Bricklayer number one looks at him, and he says, "Well, I'm doing work." "What do you mean?" Guy looks at him and says, "Oh, my bad." Like his attitude is a little different. So he's like, "All right, I'll leave you alone." Right? Second guy goes through. Bricklayer number two, he's walking through town and he sees a man and he says, "Excuse me, what are you doing?" Bricklayer number two steps up. He wipes the sweat off his brow and he looks the man in the eye and he says, "Well, I get paid $20 an hour and I'm laying brick." I said, "Okay, got it." But bricklayer number three, bricklayer number three was different. Man was walking through town and he saw the man working and he said, "Excuse me, sir, what are you doing?" Bricklayer number three was on his knee, he's working, he looks at him, he stands up, he wipes the sweat off his brow and he looks at him. He had a glare in his eye, he had a little bit of pride, a little bit of swag. He said, "The work that I'm doing right now is I'm afforded the opportunity to lay the foundation for the greatest building that you will see in this town. Like today, I get the opportunity to lay one brick as a foundation for the greatest building anyone will ever see in this town." I tell that story to young students over and over again, and the idea is when you walk into rooms and programs and opportunities, be bricklayer number three. Bricklayer number three understands that they are connected to something that is larger than them. And when they come with that passion, when they come with that perspective, their results change. One of the things that I find with young leaders and young people is they don't understand that the energy that you bring to the room will actually affect the results that you make in the room. If you feel me, say yeah. Yeah. Oh, come on. If you feel me, say oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Bricklayer number one was just doing a job. College core family. Bricklayer number two was just getting paid to do it. But bricklayer number three understood the larger mission of what they were a part of. And because they understood the larger mission that they were connected to, their results changed. The results changed. The way in which they were given opportunities changed. Because they understood that the energy that I bring to the room as a leader is different. If you ask me what a leader is, I don't think leadership is a title. I think leadership is an action. I think leadership is the way in which we engage with others in the room. Leadership is the ability to say hi first in very difficult and awkward situations. Oh, you guys got to try. Have you ever been in a situation and like, let's say the person's over here and you're over there and maybe there's a group and it's like, well, if I just don't make eye contact, maybe they won't see me. I don't know who's supposed to say hi first, so I'm going to put my headphones in. I need someone I gotta be real for a moment. Has anybody walked into a room and it's just not the easiest to say hi first? I'm gonna look around the room. I wanna see, we're gonna talk real today. Remember that elbow to lock. Has anybody ever walked into a room and it hasn't been the easiest to say hi first? Oh, get the, Everybody look around. Look around, look around. Don't look at me, look around. You're in a room and everybody's like, I don't want to say hi first, right? So when we talk about leadership, one of the things that I want to leave with you all, it's not very complicated, but it is very powerful. It is very powerful. It is common sense, but it is not common practice. College Core family, when you walk into these services, when you have an opportunity to meet people, one of the things that you can do to take yourself to the next level is practice saying hi first. Just practice saying hi first. First step. You do that as a continual routine, I promise you, the energy around you, the way in which people engage with you, the opportunities that you're looking for will start to look for you. If you feel me, say yeah. Yeah. Oh, in the back, I need something. If you feel me, say yeah. Yeah. If you feel me, say oh yeah. Oh yeah. Really quick, can you give yourself a round of applause for just being here in this moment? Lead with, oh, come on now. Lead with purpose. Serve with, connect with, that was good. One more time. Lead with purpose. Serve with passion. Connect with confidence. Lead with purpose. Lead with purpose. Serve with passion. Connect with confidence. That's good. Number one is lead with purpose. Leadership is not a title, leadership is an action. Our ability to literally walk in a room and say hi first can be transformative in our own lives, right? By show of hands, I wanted to go here because I think it's real. Hopefully you guys don't leave me by myself here. Has anybody in this room experienced imposter syndrome? By show of hands? I'll explain it. Imposter syndrome is this idea that says, when I walk into a room, do I belong in the room? Imposter syndrome is the thing that says, there's an opportunity in front of me and I want to speak up, but I'm not sure if my voice matters. So I'll ask the question again. We'll have a real moment. Has anybody in the room experienced imposter syndrome before? Okay, we're together. It's a tough one. Because in my own life, I've noticed that any time that I don't overcome imposter syndrome, I literally take opportunity away from myself. As a young person, whether you're a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, I really want to go here for a moment. Can I go here? Yeah. Can I go here? Yeah. There's going to be situations. There's going to be situations where you might not feel like the opportunity is for you. You're going to feel like, well, maybe if I need to do something to become someone, and then when I become someone, when I walk into the room, then I'll be ready. I need to get this, do that, go there, and then when I dress myself up like this, then I'm ready to step up. Is anybody with me? I need to say one thing very clearly for anyone. This message isn't for everyone, but it's for someone. I'm not trying to reach everybody in the room, but I want to reach one person. Don't let imposter syndrome stop you from stepping up the way that you need to. There are going to be opportunities that are laid in front of you this year. And one of the things that I'm learning in my own path is that I'm learning that this idea of courage says it doesn't mean that I have confidence everywhere that I go. It doesn't mean that I'm perfect. It means that in the situations when I don't feel confident, when I don't feel ready, when I don't feel like enough, I step up anyways. I speak with a shaky voice anyways. I say hi first anyways. I'm not scared of the judgment of what if, but I understand that I'm in a situation where something is calling on me to step up and say the right thing, regardless of what I feel like inside. This is not for everyone, but it's for someone. Courage says, I don't feel the confidence, but I have to step up anyways. And oftentimes in our journey, it's going to ask that not that you have the confidence, but that you just have the courage to be in the room. If you're with me, say, come on, talk to me now. You can clap for it. Come on now. Imposter syndrome is so real. And if I can get one person to understand that when you feel that, it's okay, it's normal. But don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you. On the same topic, I want to tell you one thing. Anybody ever dealt with failure before? Am I by myself here? Okay, failure. Quick story because you guys are stepping into a new year and it's real. So I'm on path, I'm at Princeton, right? And I think I'm gonna be a doctor. I'm ready, I'm studying, I'm doing my thing. And I run into this course, and the course is organic chemistry. Anybody heard of it? That's always what I get back. Everybody's like, ooh. Right, so organic chemistry comes up and I'm studying. I'm doing everything that I can. Like college core family, I'm studying. I'm doing everything. College core family, I studied. I promise you I studied for this test. So we take the test, it's in a big hall, it's like this, right? 100 people taking the test at once. So I'm ready, I did all my studying, I step in, I'm taking the test. I look up, a couple people walk out, I'm like, oh, so they're done, huh? Okay, got it. Still taking the test. I look up, a whole nother fleet of people leave, I'm like, oh, they're done too. I'm taking a long time, right? I finish the test, boom. A couple weeks pass. We get the test back. Not the professor, but the assistant professor. She's handing out the tests. She's giving everybody the test. Here's the test, here's your test, here's your test. She gets to Isaac and she goes, Isaac, can you come here? Mind you, everybody got their test over there. She said, come here. Like, no, come here. So we're looking at it, and she goes, Isaac, did you know there was another half to the test? And I look at her with all the confidence in the world. I said, yes, I just did all I could. I didn't have it. Like it was a complete failure. And it was funny, it's funny now when you tell the story, but at the moment it was heartbreaking because I'm on a path, pre-med, I think I'm gonna become a doctor and this is one of the most important tests in the semester and I fail it. And so now I gotta go back and study and figure out what I'm even doing. I go to the dean, I'm sitting with the dean, you guys know that. And he's like, is this something that you wanna do? You know, I'm looking at the grades and it's not cutting it. I switch to sociology. Because it was something that I knew that when I studied sociology, when I was in those classes, I had a passion for it. Anybody following me? Yeah. Follow me, say yeah. Yeah. If you're with me, say oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I switched to sociology, right? And when I'm in sociology, I start to follow my passion. Now I'm doing something, and every time I go to class, I'm excited to study. It's different. It's very different. I come up with there's a study in the class by Mark Granovetter. It's called The Strength of Weak Ties. He was talking about networking and cultivating relationships, things that you guys all know and want to learn. I'm like, man, this is important stuff, right? So I'm studying, I'm figuring it out, and I'm learning, and I'm like, man, this is amazing, how to cultivate personal and professional relationships for your own growth. And this is in the class, I'm like, this is amazing. Fast forward a couple of years later, the very study that I was looking at, now I'm working at Princeton, and I'm working with young people, and I create a mentoring program talking about the same stuff that I studied. You guys following me? You following me? Yeah. So now I'm talking to the students and I'm saying, this is how you network. This is how you find your first network, your first internship when you graduate. 70% of you, when you graduate, your first job is gonna come from your immediate network. This is what happens. And I was like, oh my God, students don't know this. Fast forward, I'm speaking to students. I have an idea. I said, I'm gonna write a book about it. 10 chapters, 190 pages. How to network in college, right? Fast forward a year later at 26, that book goes out and I'm a best-selling author. Hear me? Oh, I'm not telling you that story to impress you. I'm telling you that story to impress something upon you. When failure comes your way, don't fret. Don't fold. Don't do it. Don't look at failure and say, why me? Look at failure and say, what is this teaching me? In what direction is this trying to push me? In what ways is life trying to push me actually towards my strengths, towards my passions, towards the very journey that I am supposed to take? In what ways is life trying to actually close one door so that I can walk in my path and my purpose and flow the way that I'm supposed to? In what ways is the failure that I'm looking at actually trying to put me on a path that will make me fly? If you feel me, say yeah. If you feel me, say oh yeah. Has anybody in this room experienced a failure right now in the past and they looked at it and they said, what's going on in life? I need a real moment. Come on. I need some realness in this room. Look around. We've all failed before. Oh, keep it up. That elbow. Come on. If I could do it, you could do it. Look around for a moment. Look around for a moment. I need you to do one thing. Point to one person and say, what is this teaching you? Point to one person and tell them. Ask them, what is this teaching you? It's a different way to think. I know. Everybody repeat after me. Failure is my teacher. Oh, failure is my teacher. You guys hear that my voice is going out, so you guys got to help me. Failure is my teacher. Failure is my teacher. Not why is this happening to me, but what is this teaching me? Failure is my teacher. I love it. So 3 points very simply. Lead with what? Purpose. Nice. Lead with? Passion. Oh, lead with? Purpose. Serve with? Passion. Connect with? Confidence. Lead with? Purpose. Serve with? Passion. That was good. Lead with? Purpose. Serve with? Passion. Connect with? Confidence. I like this group. I like this group. I like this group. Lead with purpose. Serve with passion. Connect with confidence. Lead with purpose, serve with passion, connect with confidence. Lead with purpose, serve with passion, and connect with confidence. When you think about leadership, always remember that it is not a title, but it's the actions that you take, the way in which you connect in the room. If you feel me, say yeah. Yeah. If you feel me, say oh yeah. Oh yeah. When you serve with passion. Oh man, wake up in the back. When you serve with passion. When you serve with passion. What you're doing is you're pouring into the communities in a way that allows not only them to grow, but you as well. One of the things that I'm learning even on my own journey is that when you talk about service, sometimes we get it confused. Sometimes we walk into communities and think that we are the shining light and it's us that we're giving. But what I'm learning is when you walk into serve in communities, in rooms and in places, and you ask yourself the question, in what way, if I give myself, can this actually empower me? Now you're serving with some real intention. So many times as young people, even older people, all people, when we're put in positions where we say service, our idea, our mentality is, okay, I'm giving and I'm there to do something. But the most amazing part about service is when we drop that ego for a moment and we say, when I walk into this room, in what ways can someone pour into me? There's a quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson that I love. And he says, every man that I meet is in some way my superior, and in that way I shall learn from him. Meaning that service is not just about what you give. Service is about being open to get. Service is about being able to walk into rooms and communities and ask yourself, what lesson can I learn from the interactions that I'm having with the people that are around me? That's service. How can we have a service-oriented mindset that says, not only am I going to step in the room, but there's a way that I could bring a type of energy, a mindset that says there's something for me, so that when I pour into you, I understand that you're going to pour into me as well. There's going to be a 50-50 exchange so that everything that I do isn't just about me. It's about the ways in which I can learn and connect with the community. Talk back to me. Talk back to me, College Core. If I'm talking right, give me some, talk back to me for a moment. So we're going to do something. Thank you for the water. She said, you really need that. I want to do something special with you all for a moment. I understand that we have a group, and we're going to be connecting a little bit. And I want to see if you guys can build a little bit of a team. So it's something really simple. If you're up for it, say yeah. If you're up for it, say, oh yeah. Oh, yeah. So very quickly, it's going to be really simple, but it's straightforward. You're at your table, right? So I need you to partner with the person next to you, right? And what we're going to do, there's a method to this. I'm a big, rock, paper, scissors, right? Rock, paper, scissors, right with the person next to you. Here's the catch. Here's the catch. There's going to be a winner and there's going to be someone who doesn't win, right? So the person that doesn't win, we're going to keep going. You have to cheer on the person that beats you, right? So you guys make some noise for Dosa. Y'all make some noise for Dosa. Cheer her on. What's your name, my man?
Richard.
Richard. Y'all make some noise for Richard. So we're going to have an example here, but y'all are going to do the same thing. You ready? You ready? Go ahead. No pressure.
No, not at all.
Out of three, everybody's doing it out of three. You guys get it, right?
Go on two, so I'm sorry. I feel so bad.
Yeah, self-regulated. Go ahead.
Ready?
Oh, it's getting real. There you go. Yeah. Come on. Come on. College Core family, make some noise for yourself for being here today. Very quickly, very short. It's such a simple game, but it's cool, right? To get together, to make some energy and understand that as each and every one of you are on an individual journey, the coolest part about being in communities is that you can look to the left and to the right and know that people are also on the journey with you. If you feel me, say yeah. Yeah. If you feel me, say oh yeah. Oh yeah. The coolest part about this whole thing, I'm here and I am absolutely honored and privileged to be with you all, to spend some time today. But what's most important is that when you go back to your tables, when you have this day and honestly this year ahead, you can look to the people across the table and know that they're on the journey with you. If that makes sense, say yeah. Yeah. If that makes sense, say oh yeah. Oh yeah. Make some noise again for yourself, College Core family. Y'all can have a seat. Oh, it's your time. I'll say one thing. Oh, come on, say it with me. Come on now.
Oh, I have it.
They got it. Ready?
Okay,
Ready?
yeah.
There's 3 things that I just want to leave y'all with.
Yeah.
You guys are amazing. Got 3 things. Y'all ready? Lead with. Purpose. Yeah. Lead with. Purpose. Serve with. Passion. Connect with. Confidence. Lead with. Purpose. Serve with. Passion. Connect with. Confidence. One more time, a little bit more energy. Lead with. Purpose. Serve with. Passion. Connect with. Confidence. I appreciate y'all, family.